Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi, hello, Miss Linda, and let me introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Luthfi, and in this video, I would like to do a little bit review for my first book with the title Vocabulary and Writing in First and Second Language, written by three people. Those are Dorothy Albertson, Kirsten Hastrup, and Birgit Henderson. So, with this title, I actually have a thinking that vocabulary is the one of the important or maybe the most important thing to learn when we to know when we want to learn the second language, and it also will improve our understanding on how to write something. Maybe when we know the verb and the noun of the vocabulary, it's very helpful. So what is this book actually is about? So the main purpose of it explore the process and development of language skills and learners. Like the first compare learners' performance in first language and the second language, and the second uh, examine how vocabulary knowledge supports writing and reading. So, in the first one, the performance of the first language and the second language is very different for anyone who learn more than one language. Maybe like us Indonesian people, we learn English language. Our performance in Indonesian language is good, but the second language, which is English, it's not good because we don't have any vocabulary on for the second language. And examine how vocabulary knowledge for writing and reading. So, like when the person who learns second language, uh, it really supports on how they improve their writing and also their reading. So these are the target audience that need to read this. So this book is really helpful for language teachers, graduate or postgraduate student, researcher in second language acquisition, and the last is the curriculum designer because this book is a search, a research, a research in Denmark. So this has the actual data so that it is has real data, so it really helpful for this target audience. And the key themes of this book, there are five of the key themes that I write it down here. So the first on how well students know words, how students figure out new words, how students write in their first and second language, how language skill improve as students grow, and fifth, and the last, how first language skills affect second language learning. So, like what I have said on how well student know words is the key theme of this book, and also how students figure out new words on the context of the sentence, right? And the third is student write in their first and second language on how they can change their writing when they make it in first language become the second i- their second language, and how language skill improve as student grow, and how vocabulary and writing skill or reading skill is improving when they have more vocabulary, and also on how the first language really affect their second language learning. And what these are the strengths that I can get from this book. So the first is clear and well planned research. And the second, real student data. The third is useful for teachers and schools. And the fourth is easy to follow structure. So this book is uh, really clear and really well planned research because they have research in Denmark to sh- Swe- Swedish West people. Oh, I don't know. I forget. I'm sorry. So, and the second is a real student data, this book is very useful for teachers and also schools because it has a real student data. And for the fourth is this book is actually really easy to follow the structure from the first till the end. And the weaknesses from this book is first focuses only on Danish and English, and the second is small number of students. The third, tasks may feel unnatural for student, and fourth, complex language in some section. So, yeah, the weakness is this book is only focused on Danish and English people in Denmark, and the second, small number of students, which is only seven, eight, and also 13 grade in there, and the third is tasks may feel unnatural for student. One of the tasks is they reading a lot what they thought when they write it down in the class. It's very unnatural text, especially in class. And for the complex language, in some can show, yeah, there are some language academic in some section that if some like common people or maybe just want to read it, it's confusing. So, why should we read this book? Okay, this book is highly valuable for anyone who wants to better understand how vocabulary and writing skills develop in both first and second language. So, because this book is examine on how the vocabulary and the first language really affect the second language is really good what on we understanding it. And this book really helpful for language teachers, researchers, and curriculum planners because if they know on how vocabulary or maybe uh, like the first language affecting their second language is really helpful for these people. Okay, I think that's all from me. Thank you very much for watching. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.